Hey, it's Marissa from Attio, and this video will show you how you can use loop and find blocks in Attio Workflows. Loops allow you to take action on multiple records in bulk. In this first example, we have an upcoming marketing campaign where we'll be reaching out to specific customers selected by our go-to-market team about a new product launch. We want to make it as easy as possible for our team to add all of these associated members for a given company to a campaign. This workflow is triggered manually at the company level. A member of our go-to-market team can select a company record, run this workflow, and it will add all of the associated team members to the list that we've created for the marketing campaign. So we start with record command for the company object as the trigger. Our next step is a loop. The first input is the iterable, which represents the set of records that you want to loop through and take action on. In this case, the iterable is going to be the people associated with the company that the workflow has been triggered on, or the team. So we'll select the record and then navigate to the team associated with that record. You can optionally set a limit if you want Attio to stop after a certain number of iterations. Now, any blocks that occur within the loops or within this square will happen once for each record that the loop iterates over. In this case, the loop will take action on every person that is associated with that company. We want to add each team member to our marketing list, so within the loop, I'm going to click Add First Step and select the Add Record to List block. I'll select the list, and for the record that we want to add, the variable is the current person Attio is iterating over in the loop, so the current team member. Now that I've published this workflow, it will become available to manually trigger on the company object. So I'm going to select a company, run the workflow, and now if I head to my list, I can see Attio is adding all of the people that are associated with that company. Another way to use a loop is in conjunction with a find block in order to iterate through records that meet certain criteria. In this example, we want to find all deals with tasks due in the next week and remind the team in Slack to get those tasks done. The first step in the workflow is a recurring schedule, which will kick off the workflow on a recurring basis, in this case, every Monday at midday. We've then got a find records block with the condition that the next due date for a task on that deal record is after today and before 1 week from now. So this will return all deal records that have a task due in the next week. There is a limit of 100 on the find block, meaning you will not be able to return more than 100 matching records. Once we've found all of those deals that match the criteria, we'll iterate through that set of records, which is the matching deals, and send a Slack message for each of them. If you don't use a loop block after a find block, then the action will only be performed on the first record that is returned. So those are the two most common ways to use loops and iterables to take bulk action on records in Attio.